Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today is a very exciting day because I'm going to be taking my brand new mountain bike and heading to some proper trails to test it out on. And this is the first time I pretty much tested it out, so I'm going to bring you guys along with me to see how I get on. I'm slightly nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but it's going to be interesting and you'll get to see the progress on the channel of how I do. But I'd just like to say a massive thank you to everyone who left comments in the last video. They're so useful to give me information and guide me along the way, because as I said, I'm new to all this. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm willing to learn and I'm very excited. So for everyone who's new to the channel, this is my weapon of choice. It's the Marin San Quintin 3 and I'm excited to test it out on some trails today. It's super windy today and the first obstacle I got to navigate is this set of stairs. Oh, good stuff. So I'm just cycling down what used to be a railway and now it's a walk and cycle way, which is really cool actually. And a lot of you guys are probably going to wonder where I'm actually going. Well, I'm in Nottingham, so I'm heading to Sherwood Pines. They got loads of different trails, like it's mainly beginner focused, but that's perfect for me. This is not the fun part, having to walk up really steep banks to get into the quarry area. Oh, nearly at the top. Look at that for a view. Not bad, huh? So where I'm standing right now is actually the train track that I cycled all the way along from the housing estate where I'm staying at the moment. And that train track brings you into this massive wasteland area that used to be a working quarry. And before we head into the forest to the trails, there's an obstacle that I want to tackle first. And that obstacle is this massive gravelly bank. It's really not very nice. I don't know why I want to do it, but it has this little lip that you can drop off. So that's what I'm intending to do. It really is quite big, but let's see if I come off okay. That wasn't too bad, but I want to get the drop off a little bit nicer. It's quite difficult because you have to turn into it. But I'm going to do one more for good measure. There we go. Woo! Yes. Oh, right, to the woods. So we are nearly at the trails that I'm hoping to get to. Just got to go around here and across this really sandy section, which is quite sketchy. And then there's a berm at the end of this little rooty section. Come around here. Oh, and then if we go left, we're going to approach the bike park, which is where all of the dirt jumps are. I imagine it'll be quite busy today because it's a Friday afternoon, but I'll show you about. You can probably hear by the gasps as I'm riding how unfit I am, and that's another reason to get the mountain bike. It gets me out, it keeps me fit. But right now we are in the dirt jump section and there's so many different dirt jumps, so you can go all the way from complete beginner to pretty much fully blown nice big sized dirt jumps. I tell you what though, these dirt jumps could not be in a more beautiful place. Just look at that. It's actually really scenic inside the forest. And as I was mentioning before, you got the really small, like almost pump track style dirt mounds there. Can't really call them jumps. And then the further you get over, you've got some really mellow tabletops. And the further over you get, the bigger the jumps get, which is actually really cool because you can just work your way across. The medium jumps are actually seem more sketchy than the big ones because they're not as looked after. You can see a BMXer on the big ones right here. Really nice. But these are the jumps that I want to work up to eventually. But for now, I need to hone my skills and go to the downhill section. We are not far away now from the start of the downhill trails, so I'm excited to try them all out. There's 3 different trails, so it should be interesting to see which one I enjoy the most. It's turned into an absolutely beautiful day, really nice. But I think we're just around this corner and there should be a start ramp. Right then, here we are. Better walk up here. I haven't got the fitness to ride up. Oh. So yeah, here we are at the top of the downhill section. And when I say downhill section, I use that term really loosely because these aren't like proper downhill trails. These are beginner trails. They should be quite easy. For some people who are literally just starting out like me, this is a perfect place to begin. And I use a really good app to find different trails at the moment called Trail Forks. It's on my iPhone and it literally tells me the length of the trail, the elevation, everything you need to know. It's really good, well worth a download. So you can see here, it's a really nice size wooden down ramp to give you speed into the first part of the trails. And I'm going to run back up and get started. I think my bike's waiting for me. Let's go. Right, let's go into the first trail through a little single tracky bit. Oh yes, it's pretty flat so far. Here we go, there's a signpost there for something. Oh, a little drop. Oh, up and over, another little up and over, round a berm. Oh, that's the wrong side berm for me. I need to get better at them opposites. Oh, going quick through here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. A drop. Oh, and that's it. The end of the first trail. It's super quick, but very enjoyable. That was good fun. Oh. So I've got to say, for a beginner, that was a hell of a lot of fun. That was really good. It felt like I was going super fast, although I probably wasn't. It was very enjoyable. So I'm on the, what you'd call, I guess, a fire road on the way back up. And the good thing about these trails is they're really short. So if you want to try something over and over again, you can literally just do it as much as your fitness can handle. It's not like you've gone half an hour down a trail and you got to go all the way back up again. So I was going to try a different trail this time, but I want to improve on that trail. It didn't feel as good as I could have it, so I'm going to do that once more before I head on to the other trails. Okay guys, attempt 2, and this time I'm not going to talk as much. I'm going to try and concentrate, so I will talk but enjoy the sound of the trails. Let's have it. Oh. Already feels faster. Okay, coming up to the drop around this bend. Oh, that was sketchy, very sketchy. Came off just there. So what happened is I went too far left over here and I went into that soft stuff and it threw me out. So I'm gonna go for a third attempt. Okay, attempt number 3. Let's go. Much better, much better. Right, coming into the drop. Go left more. Brilliant. Up and over. Yep. Round the berm. Right, keep it going. Let's go. Let's go. Pick some speed up on this flat bit. Up and over. Try and get a little jump. Oh, yes. Nice. And then the last drop. Oh, so much better. So much cleaner. That was so much fun. It's so nice when you lock down the line that you want to get. Third time lucky. Oh, the trail is so dry though. It's really sandy. There's a lot of gravelly bits. It's a bit sketchy on some parts, but overall, so much fun. I'm so happy that I locked that down and I can move on to the next trail. But there is one thing that I'm lacking, and that is a bag. I wasn't able to bring any water with me or anything like that. I know I could get a mount for the bike, but I've got all the GoPro batteries, I've got a tool with me, and it's all in my pocket. So I think what I need to get is like a camelback bag. So if you guys have any suggestions for good bags I should get that can lock firmly onto my back, that would be amazing, because I'm gonna have to get one of them soon, because right now it's a really warm day. Haven't had a drink for like an hour and a half and it's quite hard work. Okay, trail number 2, I'm dripping with sweat. I definitely need to get some gloves, because when my hands get sweaty, these grips get really bad. So gloves will help. But yeah, let's go. The first bit's a little bit of a boulder garden. There we go. Over the first bit, first drop. Second drop. Third drop. Oh yes, into the berm. Up and over. Oh, it's drop after drop. Into the berm. Oh, nearly lost it. Make sure over here I stay left through these trees. It's really narrow. Oh yes, it's really fast. Another boulder. Oh. There we go, the ending. Oh, that was good. Okay, so I'm back on the fire road, heading back to the top for the last trail, the third and final trail, which is pretty much half of the trail that I just did, but instead of going off left, I go off to the right. So it'll be interesting to see how that is. I've not done that one before, and yeah, it really takes it out of you. You're getting shaken, you're having to really engage your brain and your mind so that you stay on, but so much fun. Okay, third trail. Dropping in, wrong gear. There we go, it's better. Over the rock garden. Wow. And now I'm going right, nice berm. Oh, this feels nice and flowy. Yes. Another drop. More burns. This feels really nice. Don't know what this is. Whoa, up and over. Another little drop. Coming up to a bend. Whoa. Whoa, what is this? A bit of fun there. Oh, I think that's the end. So that's all 3 trails now. So that trail at the end there, it was a lot more rocky, a lot more kind of boulder gardens and weird obstacles to get over. The first trail was a lot more, I don't know, flowy, a bigger jump, but not as technical as the other 2. So I'm glad I tried that. It was good fun. And the last trail I'm gonna do leads you into the bike park. It's really nice, really flowy. So I'm gonna go down there and then maybe even hit some of the smaller jumps on the way out, depending if anyone's in the way. But yeah, I've had so much fun today already. It's not over yet. Let's see how I get on here. Okay, here's the start that leads into the dirt jump zone. And as I said, it's really flowy, really nice. You can really pump these mounds, really fun. Get some nice speed. Nice big berm into the park. Let's go for these jumps. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. That was really good, ending with them jumps in the bike park. I'll definitely be back there to practice because I really want to conquer them big ones. But there's one last trail that I've never ridden along, but I have walked along it and it's really narrow, so I'm going to go try that out. So let's buckle up. I'm dripping with sweat, but I think the trail starts up here somewhere. Oh yeah, here we are. Right, let's change gear, get some speed, see how narrow it is. Oh yes, this is fun. Nice bit of shade. It's really warm today. Oh, that was close to that tree. Oh, this is the stuff I like. Splits off left. Oh, really overgrown. Oh, whoa, that's quite technical. Nearly lost the back wheel there. Oh, there's so many different options. I have to do this a few times, come back under this tree. Oh, and here we are back in the open. I'm back in the land of houses. I can smell barbecues. That really makes me want to have a barbecue. But I'm interested to see how this GoPro 8 footage looks, because this is the first time I've properly used it for something like this. So it's going to be interesting to see if it's as smooth as it's meant to be. Fingers crossed the footage looks good. Let me know in the comments if you think it's nice. I've only had a look and seen what it looks like on the back of this camera, which the screen's not great, so when I get it on the laptop I'll soon find out.
Hello, even Gingy's got the green.
Hello Ginge. So I've just got back home. That was an amazingly fun ride. I can't wait to get back out on the bike, but I definitely need one of them Camelback backpacks, because not drinking anything in this hot sun for like 3.5–4 hours is a nightmare. But I have my ice lolly to hand. It's a popsicle for all you American crew. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope the footage turned out nice. And if you're new here, please subscribe, give me a like, and I'll see you on the next video.